As the political tussle continues in the national capital, Aam Aadmi Party national convener and former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal made a significant move today following Manish Sisodia's announcement to Justice Swarnakanta Sharma of withdrawing from the judicial process. Now, in a symbolic move, Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party leaders went to Rajghat to pay tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. And I'm going to quote what exactly Kejriwal said. He said that the same judicial system granted us bail and acquitted us. We are free today because of the judiciary, but certain circumstances have emerged that force us to take the path of satyagrah. I have explained everything in my letter to the judge. This is a sensitive matter, so I cannot speak much in the media. Now, why has Arvind Kejriwal taken to this satyagrah strategy? That is the most important question. Why is he sending this message of morality, the silent protest? And of course, he's already written a letter yesterday. Today, the same kind of a letter was repeated by Manish Sisodia, where they have pointed out things like Justice Swarnakanta Sharma has been attending RSS functions. Her two sons are on the government panel as lawyers. And these are the kind of allegations on the basis of which Arvind Kejriwal and the entire Aam Aadmi Party seems to be going on a satyagrah path. Now, why is he doing it? What is the kind of political benefit he will reap out of it? Is he going to now practice some sort of an unconventional politics from here on? Because there are a number of questions raised on Arvind Kejriwal, especially after the exit of Raghav Chadha and 6 other MPs. So we'll try and discuss all of this. Joining me this evening, Brijesh Kalappa, who was there in the Aam Aadmi Party for a very brief period. And he joins us. Thank you so much, Brijesh Kalappa, for joining on HW News. My first question to you is, what is this satyagrah politics which Arvind Kejriwal has now embarked on? And it seems that the entire party is following that style.
Neetuji, I think this style of politics, I somehow don't approve of it. Because if you're going to take on the judiciary, whom are you taking on? You're taking on the Indian people. Because the judiciary is a creation of the Indian Constitution. So, taking on the judiciary for your own personal matter, where you're a personal accused, right, doesn't cut ice, right? If Mahatma Gandhi was taking on the judiciary, he was taking it on for the Indian people, because the Indian people had a right to either untaxed salt, and whether it was in Champaran in regard to the indigo farmers. So Mahatma Gandhi took it up for the Indian people, but here you are yourself an accused person, right? Presently, there has been a discharge, but ultimately, the matter is up in appeal. So, whom are you against? You are against the Indian people. So, this doesn't cut ice. This is not a style of politics which will find acceptance by the Indian people. This much is my firm belief in this regard. Second is that yes, Justice Swarnakanta Sharma ought to have recused. There's no doubt. And there's no gainsaying, because there is a judgment of General Pinochet, and that is with regard to the conflict of interest. And this judgment has been upheld by the House of Lords. That is that is the law ruling the world now with regard to the conflict of interest. So it need not just be commercial interest; it can also be the interest of a person who has a slanted view for various reasons. There was a judge who had very deep roots with Amnesty International, and that Amnesty International had an interest in bringing General Pinochet to London and to face trial there. So this is a given that there is the law with regard to conflict of interest has changed, and perhaps Justice Swarnakanta Sharma ought to realize that at some point in time. But the point is that Mr. Kejriwal has the right to appeal. So without exercising the right to appeal, right, to go and take on the judiciary in this manner, I think is wholly inappropriate. It's just not done.
But I'm to understand as to what kind of a political benefit or what kind of a political dividend is he looking at reaping? Is he trying to send a message to his detractors who are writing him off, and they are saying that, the Aam Aadmi Party or the Kejriwal bubble has burst, and his ascent was fast, but his descent is faster now, especially after the disclosures made by Raghav Chadha and the other MPs?
See, I don't have much sympathy for Raghav Chadha because he has, after all, joined the BJP. So I don't have much sympathy for him. And there are a lot of us who got very happy offers from the BJP, but many of us have chosen not to join, right? From that point of view, we have decided that we are not going to, enjoy the spoils of war of the BJP. So I have very little respect for Raghav Chadha and his set of politics. In fact, I was just seeing his Instagram account. It's down from nearly 15 million followers to nearly 12 million followers now. So I think that itself says that the people generally also don't like this kind of politics, because if you're going to jump from one bag to another bag, all in search of power, I don't think it sends a very good signal. But as far as Mr. Kejriwal is concerned, Mr. Kejriwal's style of politics, right, was generally people-centric. And that's the reason he perhaps succeeded. Now, by taking on the judiciary, by going and sitting at Mahatma Gandhi's sthal, so I don't know how much it will help him, because this is not typical politics. Because like I said, whose case are you fighting first? You're fighting the case of yourself. You're not fighting the case of the Indian people or the Delhi people, right? One. Two, whom are you taking on? You're taking on the Indian people. So how does it help you? I don't think that the people of India are not smart enough to realize that these are the distinct differences between what the battle that Mahatma Gandhi fought and the difference between the battle you're fighting today.
No, but how much of this alternative politics is going to gain traction, Brijesh? You've been with the Aam Aadmi Party for a brief stint. What was your feeling? And all these allegations which were raised by Raghav Chadha that the atmosphere is very toxic, you don't get to work, you can't do things which are against Arvind Kejriwal. Now, what is the larger message? And will this alternative politics of Aam Aadmi Party really have traction in the days to come? Because now what happens in Punjab, we do not know. Many people and many analysts from Punjab and senior journalists have been saying that now it's the time is up for Bhagwant Mann government in Punjab. BJP will try all its tricks to dislodge the government. They will try and poach all the MLAs of Aam Aadmi Party. So many things could happen.
See, first let me speak about how it's going to benefit the Congress party, right? See, I think people increasingly are getting the feeling that if you're going to trust anybody against the Bharatiya Janata Party, it has to be the Indian National Congress, right? Because this is the only political party which can fight the Bharatiya Janata Party nationwide. There is no other political party which can fight the Bharatiya Janata Party nationwide. This is the first part. Second is with regard to parties like the Aam Aadmi Party. And they have consistently been losing, whether losing Delhi, now I think losing 7 Rajya Sabha MPs, and then subsequently it's a no-brainer that they're going to lose Punjab in a very short period in time. So, as far as the Congress party is concerned, and this is my feeling about the Congress party, and the Congress party is really a coalition of several ideas, and this is going to enrich the Congress party. The fact that the Aam Aadmi Party is going down and under is going to enrich the Congress party, because the Congress party also, over a period of time, had become, little less reactive and had become a little, maybe some people say that, the honest people in the party were missing and so on and so. So this is how the Congress party is going to benefit. So this is the loss of the Aam Aadmi Party, because both states, the alternative is only the Indian National Congress, and in both of these states, I think the Indian National Congress will benefit.
But what do you feel? You said that it is an advantage to Congress, and people can see how much really can Arvind Kejriwal fight against BJP. But one thing which really stood out was that after Raghav Chadda's exit and other MPs who made an exit from Aam Aadmi Party, Arvind Kejriwal and the other leaders have not spoken against BJP. Now, this was something which everyone was expecting. At least they should have said something that why did you poach my MPs or whatever. But we did not hear a single line of criticism for the BJP. Does that go to substantiate the charges that Aam Aadmi Party is a B team of the BJP?
No, I don't know if that is a way to analyze it, but I think Mr. Kejriwal, knowing his politics, would be waiting for the right time to say what he is going to say, right? But that's besides the point. Point is that today, like I said, the Aam Aadmi Party is becoming less and less and less of a national alternative to the Indian National Congress. Because any person who's going to vote for the Aam Aadmi Party is going to realize that it's a losing vote. There's just no point in voting for the Aam Aadmi Party, which is probably because, like you realize, the Bharatiya Janata Party today is a massive structure. And if you're going to give the Bharatiya Janata Party these bite-sized pieces, they're just going to swallow them. So I think even from the electors' point of view, electors have to go to a large structure which can actually stand up to the bullying nature of the Bharatiya Janata Party.